and join Zoom.
Well, I knew about that. All right, quiet on the set. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack. We're waiting for Laz to join Zoom still. See, there he is. I clicked go live before he did. That's all it is.
Yeah, I should have clicked live like a minute ago, but little sidetrack taking care of a couple other things. Yeah, getting the tweet out and some other stuff, which I got to finish getting out. But we'll get that updated.
Laz has been extremely distracted today, so
yeah. Got all sorts of stuff going on today, and
oh man.
All right, tweets are out. We'll get the update spam out. We've got updated rules. We've got updated stuff. We've got notes for you. We've got New Year's celebration. We've got all sorts of amazing stuff here on today's show. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how far we get.
Yeah.
We'll see how far we get.
Yeah.
Okay, one more thing. Yes, the in-game spam. But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is September. And it is the 1st of September, 2020.
You can't see us on the Shroud channel?
On the Shroud channel? No, it's because we're not on the Shroud channel. Or are they looking at like the overall who's streaming on Shroud? Because that may take like a couple minutes to propagate.
Yeah, that's probably probably what that is, but it should be there.
It should be there eventually.
Yeah.
But Waldo starting us out with 200 bits, and 200 bits is going to trigger a quote from Lazarus Long. And a quote from Lazarus Long: always store beer in dark places. Thank you, Waldo. Yes, we've changed things up a little bit starting today. Thank you for those bits. Yes.
So is that all from the novel series?
These are quotes of Lazarus Long throughout Lazarus Long's history.
Now, the real like you, or from the novel series?
Lazarus Long.
So from the novels.
I don't know how you want to take that. Yeah. What's
from your persona here? Or the persona in which you named your character?
From the persona of Lazarus Long. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So yeah.
But let me get this up on screen real quick for you, and then we'll jump right into our monthly supporter race, which we've got 36 entries in this month, and I love you guys and gals. We'll get to that. Haven't actually picked the track yet. Maybe we'll just poll the audience and see, do we do track 21 or we do something a little bit more interesting? But
no idea.
If you go over to my stream, Jack, and click on the view details,
Twitch.tv/ Where is this view details? I have to mute everything first.
If you
So
insist.
where is view details? Because your channel's very, very
It's under about a boot.
I do not see a view details. The cheering. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
That's it.
Get
Bye.
Laz to sing.
Yeah. Well, I haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah, you don't even have the.
So anyway, cheering for 100 bits, you'll get our endless thanks for your support. As always, yes. 200 bits will get a random quote from Lazarus Long. 300 bits will get you a mystery game key. 500 bits or a sub, I need to update that. We will play marbles, and of course 500 bits cumulative will trigger a raffle and marbles. That's right, trigger a raffle and marbles. So more chances to trigger raffles.
We're finally on the Shroud channel.
And I'm still debating whether we're going to do singing or not. I don't know, what do you say, 2,500 bits for a song?
Fuck no.
Hey, we can do duets and everything, man. I tell you what. Well, no, at 99 bits. Everybody's no singing. No singing.
Yeah.
Think I'll throw it out there at some. Thank you, Maynard. 100 bits. Thank you very much, sir. But let's go ahead, load up. Maybe I'll just make it some stupid number just to.
Thank you, Waldo.
Just to have it out there, just for giggles and grins. I don't know. Still thinking about that. But we've got to get our simulation up here. We've got to pick a track. Come on. Oh, I got to click finish. That helps. Got to click finish. Punch in our number of racers. And pick a track. Few will survive, maybe. Few will survive 2.
Well, I actually have to launch Marble. I had Fall Guys open.
Yeah, I see you've been playing quite a bit of Fall Guys.
Well, that's because it's more entertaining than something. And I can actually go through and finish it up quickly.
I think we're going to go with Off the Rails. How about Off the Rails? I'm going to get with Off the Rails.
Okay, what track number is that?
I don't know.
Well, shit.
I was just scrolling looking for a name that that looked and sounded good for this race.
It is track 49.
Guys, if you're going to get in on a race, you got to get in on Jackstream. This is the supporter race. This is for 1,500 Kodos. This is the race we run.
I'm clicking start
on the first of the month.
So that gives you like 69 seconds to join in. I'll let you know when we're down to 10 seconds.
Okay, very good.
But yes,
let us know as we wait.
We are counting down.
You got to do that over in Jackstream because my stream is the supporter race. It's preloaded with everybody who's donated $5 or more, 500 bits, became a subscriber, or donated $5 or more on Patreon.
Okay, let's go ahead and got 25 seconds left on my stream to join in, and then that gives Laz a little bit of time.
Yeah, I think it goes 10 seconds as soon as I hit the start race, I believe. I forget.
In 10 seconds. 5, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Nope, it starts.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
As we head on down the track.
Yep. Going down the track. Yay. Okay, so like we got people dropping down. Econdis is in the lead right now. We'll see what ends up happening, whether or not he's able to do things.
We
now,
got Trelana in the lead so far.
Who?
Trelana.
I don't know who that is.
Was probably one of the gifted subs or just a new sub, but
yeah,
a sub nonetheless. Trelana is down through the funnel.
KJ Cujo's in the lead, going down to rim a deep, dark hole and goes right through it and drops down. We're almost through the green section on the way to the blues and purples. So,
and now we've got the Trelana, the graceful bard, Drizzit. Drizzit gets through first, Trelana second, graceful bard.
So what color are you on right now?
What do you mean, what color? We're heading through blue and purple?
Yeah.
And Drizzit's ejected.
Didn't quite make that and is ejected.
Preston
KJ is still in the lead. There goes Shroud in the lead.
And Preston Jong makes it in, then gets ejected.
I love
graceful bard ejected.
Okay, stage-wise in the lead as we're approaching the end. And it looks like stage-wise is victorious.
And congratulations to Preston. And you are the winner of 1,500 Kodos.
Okay, let's see.
And who am I sending that to? As I'm going to send that to Krampus.
Okay, let's see.
Congratulations.
Okay, so we do have lots of tweets out there for people.
Loads of tweets.
Including patch number 5 coming up real soon since release on Thursday. So Chris tweeted out on 6 hours ago that he's working on getting a patch out today to try and deal with a few issues, including the new fish recipes. And the next patch will remove sulfurous ash from the heavy lava bait as well. So that is going to be 5 patches since release day. And I've got a really interesting task for somebody to do. This is something that's going to be fantastic. Go through all the patches since persistence and find out how many average patches a month come out.
Good luck on that.
Good luck on that. And then we can provide that information to say, look, we need more testing and we need to revise your release schedule because this isn't working.
Okay, well, that's an opinion. We do a release every last Thursday of the month since the beginning of the game, since inception. And then we patch the weekend afterwards. And we patch the weekend afterwards. That's how it works. If you don't like it, too bad.
That means that there's a serious lack of testing prior to release.
Well,
it's one where it's like, not only that, but it's like, if you think about it, there's also patches throughout the month, and there have been
and that's the way it's going to be.
A while ago.
If you don't like it, complain to the boss.
Exactly. But if we have the data to provide to the boss,
well, then
we can
compile
sit there
the
and say,
data.
why is
Yeah.
this?
Until you have the data, talk to the hand.
The observation is fifth patch already coming up.
Thank you, Mom.
Since Thursday.
Thank you, Mom. You act like this is a new thing. Like I said, from persistence.
It's not, but it's since persistence. It was generally since
inception. 6+ years. It seems to be working out just fine. We're here. We're doing fine.
Wait. Stop. You can't use 6+ years because you have to go from persistence, and persistence was 2 years ago. But how many games
years we've done a monthly release on the last Thursday of the month and then patched in updates and fixes after that. End of story. If you're going to argue that, I want to hear what your argument is.
How many games do you play that have the number of patches that go into?
I'll tell you what. There's two big ones. Let's see. Grand Theft Auto 5. Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption's hardly even playable, and they're a AAA studio, supposedly. And they've got more bugs going in every single day than this game ever has, okay? So, what?
Persistence wasn't 2016, Waldo.
Persistence was quite some time ago. Time flies when you're having fun, buddy.
That was 2 years ago. 2018, not 2016.
That was when the release party was.
Oh, really? Well, release party is when you actually. So we actually have to go back to launch.
So release party and persistence of housing, two different things again.
No. So from the launch party in March, because that was the official launch. Then housing began in August or something like that.
July through August and September.
July through September. So you ended up with from there. But if you actually look at the reason I say this is because we actually have to look at the average number of patches for in the last 6 months. It used to be 1 or 2 patches a month. But now we're ending up with 4, 5, 6 patches a month. I mean, this is the 5th patch.
Again, what's your point? What's the point? Otherwise, we've got news to get to.
Test things. That is the point. None of this is being tested. And it's just patched straight into live.
Moving right along. Thank you for the input. Since you were late, oh, that's right, you weren't late yesterday. You missed yesterday's show.
I was not here. Yeah. I went from meeting to meeting to meeting to meeting.
Yeah, thank you, Mom. He's I don't know what's with these guys today, but yeah, I don't know. But anyway, we were going through updates yesterday, but yesterday was a quick pop-up party, and if you all missed it, the world stopped for a couple of moments to celebrate the new year out there. 600 PC happened out on the overworld last night, and
so that's 200 in-game years that we've been around.
Let's see if I can get a clip up there. Yay. And all sorts of people showed up to get in on the action and tried the new feature. There's an actual feature that lets you go into first-person view on the overworld, which is really funkadelic, folks. I mean, this is just really, really funky when you're out on the overworld. And you're seeing people in first-person view, but...
So what are you showing?
This is a clip from the event last night. It's 20-something gigs. I can't throw it in. I can't throw it in for a share. But the devs got everybody together and brought everybody out onto the overworld to celebrate for a whole 15 minutes flash mob, and had about 50 plus people out there. It was pretty cool. And Happy New Year. So if you were out there, you had fun. If you weren't, you missed it. So Happy New Year to everybody out there. A new year being celebrated. And of course, showing off some of the things that came out in this past release, including first-person view on the overworld, use of fireworks on the overworld, use of summoning pets on the overworld, and a whole bunch of other stuff that we covered yesterday. But we got a whole bunch more still yet to cover. Where the hell did we leave off yesterday?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is updates.
Oh, you're still going through
shit ton to update. Yeah.
Hold on. I got a phone call. Hello?
You're live. And Jack's got himself a call. Got to find out where we were. We did the titles, crafting, items, and economy changes. That's where we were yesterday. So it looks like Jack is got to step away for a call. I think that's part of his complaint, Maynard, is not enough QA, but yeah. Anyway, moving right along. Jack gets back, we'll get back to him. But crafting and economy was updates from this past release, and again, this past release was just on Thursday. Apple cloud support is compromised. Okay. Okie dokie. That ain't no fun. That's no fun. Anyway, moving right along. Property deeds on the Crown Store have received permanent 30% price reduction, and we're still waiting. Let me see if we've got any updates on that as of yet. Let me open up my bag of deeds. See if the updates... Still not yet. Still not yet. Deed upgrades have received a permanent 20% price reduction, which of course reflected, but there's supposed to be a sale going on, so I'm wondering when we're still going to see this sale click in. Thank you, Bridge Troll. And again, is yeah, well, I don't mind the observations, is bringing up and complaining about something that's been a standard for, it's been a standard. It's the way we work around here. Is just not worth beating. Anyway, moving right along. The vault, approximately 50 vault items which rotate into the store randomly have received significant price reductions. This mostly affects homes, pets, and some gear sets as well. Epic rings. Let me fix this again so I make life a little easier. Epic rings. These rings are now enchantable, so if you've been looking to enchant your epics, they are now enchantable. Epic bandit chest. The chest piece is now enchantable. Obsidian plate armor. This armor set, which can only be forged in the hilt at the Obsidian Forge, has received significant power increase. Very interesting. Power increase. Epic artifacts. Almost all artifacts now have an epic version available. Only 2 legendary artifacts are required to craft epic artifacts. Now, I don't know about you guys and gals out there, but I was personally, disappointed in that choice. I figured, if you keep up with the way it was, it should be 4, 4, 4, and 4 across the board. When you get to the last set, making it 2, that's just, I don't know. I just don't get it. But just one of them unexplained mysteries of Shroud. So that's the way it is. Books of Unlearning store descriptions have been improved to better describe their functionality. And of course, Books of Unlearning can be found on drops. Shadow creatures. Dungeon totems now follow a similar upgrade path? Or is that a wish list item? Or is that a reality? Is that what you're saying? Okay, I guess I'll wait for that answer. Levels 5 and 6 only require 2. Okay, see, I don't get why he's decided to do that. Because you get into learning how to do something, and then all of a sudden, you get into that, and then all of a sudden you try and do it the last time, and boom. Okay. Yeah, absolutely, Waldo. Same here. Building block sets. All building blocks can now be scaled from 0.5 to 1.3 and provide uniform values and weights. So if you guys want to make those blocks a little bigger, a little smaller, it is now possible to do that. Okay, shadow creatures. These beasts now drop 4 times more shadow essence. 4 times more. And have received other small loot increases. Rough wooden blocks. This new block set is now in-game and has recipes available. So you can now actually craft wooden blocks. Very cool. Letter and number sets are now fully rotated. Or can now be fully rotated. Very cool. Mannequins. These wondrous display items can now be placed upon other surfaces such as blocks and tables, so you can stack. I wonder, can we stack mannequins on mannequins? That'll be an interesting one. Moondials. All normal size moondials can now be placed onto other surfaces such as blocks and tables. So we're getting a lot more deco surfaces out there, which has been a major ongoing complaint. And all these complaints and fixes are being addressed. Carnival masks. The following items can now be placed as interior as well and exterior wall decorations as well as POT decorations. And the list of masks, I'm sure many of you have a lot of these sitting in your inventories, and you can only do certain things with them. Well, now they're placeable. So great to see all these fixes being done. And this is the bug brigade getting your action taken care of. Bugs reported, getting out there and just panning through everything, getting stuff updated, getting things fixed. And Elgarian doing a lot of that as well. Guys, rules changed today. Gotta get us to 500 bits to trigger a raffle. Raffles will be triggered via bits. So if you want to get to a raffle, we need to get this little bar a little bit higher. And of course, that gives you guys a chance to get more raffles instead of 2 a day. If you get us past those numbers, we'll get more raffles in every day. Of course, you want a free mystery game key, 300 bits is all it takes. We'll give you a mystery game key as well. Changing things up a little bit, trying something new, folks. Trying some new stuff. If you missed it earlier, we got, and of course I had to close that tab. We got some updated rules. Click the About link below. Read the updated rules for bits and what we do for things around here. So. Yes, Mom, absolutely. Working their asses off to get to the backlog of stuff, and yeah, mannequins on mannequins, Candace. The cheerleader pyramid, absolutely, absolutely. But Mom, yeah, patches mean things are getting fixed. You would think that somebody would understand that, but that all this stuff that's been introduced, may cause a couple things to go awry. So we need to get in there and fix it. But no, let's not fix it. Let's just wait. Anyway, moving right along. But yeah, wouldn't that be cool? Stacking mannequins on mannequins. You get yourself the cheerleader pyramids. All sorts of, stack them outside your house to show off fancy poses. What we do for bits, the Lazarus long story? Okay, let me get this back up on screen. I believe I can get there real quick. We'll put this back over here. What happened? Come on. There we go. Come on. There it is. 100 bits, our endless thanks for your support. 200 bits, random quotes from Lazarus Long. 200 bits will get you random quotes from Lazarus Long throughout history. 300 bits will get mystery game keys given to you. 500 bits will stop and play marbles and trigger a raffle as well. So, and then of course, I don't know, mystery number to trigger a song from Laz. Everybody seems to be dead set against that one, so we're holding off on that one for right now. We're holding off on that one. Anyway, moving right along. Let's get back to the patch notes. Update notes. Because there was a shit ton of these updates in this Thursday's release. Decorative eggs. This egg can now be placed in areas besides basements. Developer community event trophies, various fishing, decoration, and PvP trophies can no longer be stacked. This change was to ensure players do not stack like trophies, which would erase custom names applied to them. So, interesting. Interesting. Stacking street lamps. Bridge Troll, that would be an interesting question, as I hadn't quite figured out the mechanics of that yet. Now, of course, I joked around yesterday, and I had a couple of preloads. Let's see if I can pull that up. Because I did get it set up, so I had a couple of favorites already tagged in there, so those would probably be some beginner songs just for shits and giggles, but that was just again for shits and giggles, because we haven't quite decided how we would pick those songs if we did it, who would get to pick those songs. I guess whoever was the Maynard. Thank you, 100 bits for no singing. I guess if I put it into action, the person who paid for it would be the person who would get to my little teapot complete with actions. What's that?
Gotta start donating bits so you talk more about news.
Well, yeah. News will do news. The joke has been donate bits and we won't talk about the news.
But that's why most of us are here.
I know that, but most of you are here just for the entertainment factor. Now, some people are here just to listen to Jack and I argue over topics. Some people are here to see the crazy stuff that we do. And it's all my fault. That's right. Jack is back.
So what are you talking about?
I was just saying how the
talking about singing,
whining about it.
Uh-huh.
And
where do we go? Jack Cam. Jack's back.
Dun 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 dun. You could have just left it as the other image.
Alrighty, we are, what, 1 bit away? 1 bit away.
Don't give it to me.
From triggering a raffle, folks. 1 bit away. But meanwhile, back to the updates. Street lamps in dungeons can now be... street lamps first are stackable. So stacking street lamps in inventory.
Why am I not even seeing that?
Seeing what?
Like,
you got to scroll way down. Release notes. Release notes.
Which avatar's update are you on?
Release notes. Last one.
Okay. Stacking street lamps. Okay. Street lamps now stack in your inventory.
Yes. Treasure
fancy
pile.
Blue, fancy red, fancy yellow. Because all the others are already stacked in your inventory. Then you can end up with some street lamps and dungeons.
Thank you, treasure pile. That will open a giveaway and trigger a game of marbles.
Okay. Yeah.
Giveaway is now open. Track number, please.
Because marbles. So much
because
more
marbles.
Interesting. Street lamps placeable in dungeons. Woohoo!
Yes, because we need more light down there. Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Dun dun dun. So do we have a track number?
I have not seen one yet.
Nope. Or do you want us to continue talking about Shroud?
Or do you want us to continue doing news?
Random.
Random it is. Express delivery.
I am going to be doing the Funnel 2.
The Funnel 2. Exclamation play.
In 3, 2, 1, start.
On both streams. Exclamation. I love free shit. Get in now, because as soon as this game's over, we're going to pull that winner. We're going to pull that winner.
So you actually got some of the sound effects actually working?
What do you mean? Oh, in Marbles?
Or was that in Marbles, or where was that?
That was in Marbles. That was my marble joining your screen.
Okay.
I invested a couple kerns in the upgrades, and yeah, actually, you guys, I forgot to add the other one. I'll have to add that here. Remind myself. We now have pizza. We have pizza. Pizza marble.
Did you? So you changed your
no, I'm having trouble with that. That's been a bitch as well. I'll talk about that in a minute. Good luck to everybody.
Marbles in the Stream app to change your.
And I did, and it changes it in the app, but it doesn't change it here. It seems to always give me whatever the second subscriber marbles is in here, which is really weird.
No. On my stream, you've got like this orangish ball.
Oh, I have the pizza on your stream?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Well, then I have the pizza.
Yeah, but you can't tell that it's pizza. So that's where you should have gotten like a hat or a flag or something else, or even like the flame effect.
Well,
Tracy
I got
after behind you?
the pizza and yeah, again, that was just I got it in a bundle. They have apparently they've been selling bundles. They give you sound effects and visual effects and all sorts of other things.
Well, I will say that the Maynard has a commanding lead right now on my stream. So
We've got Noob Skyblabber in the lead over here as we're heading into a mixer in express delivery.
And let's see.
And Irish Eyes ejected. Woohoo! Noob Skyblabber, 300 bits. That'll get you a mystery game key. Absolutely. Just give me one moment. Let's get this race over with because I'll pick a game key winner for the raffle. So don't forget, you got till the time this race ends to get in on that raffle. Mika popped up. Is he going to land back or is he going to get ejected?
Oh, you got the season 18 bundle?
The bundle, yeah.
Yeah.
Mika ejected.
So Maynard having some problems with a dark blue hole that he doesn't want to go down, and letting everybody
Noob
catch up.
Skyblabber.
He is down.
And I was ejected.
Through it.
Is the winner.
Still
The
with
Noob
the lead.
Skyblabber.
I am still behind him.
Double whammy because he's going to get a game key and some scrolls. We'll wait for everybody to finish that. Let's get the game key out to Noob first. As we get our daily rain coming in today. Let us see what Noob Skyblabber got himself for a mystery game key.
Is the victor on my side. So we are there. And
Demon Hunter 2, new chapter.
Are in.
Let's see what that's all about.
Dun, 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 dun.
$9.99 on Steam. Congratulations to Noob. Or I shouldn't say congratulations, I should say thank you for your support. Let me get you your game key and then we will pick the winner of the raffle. Hope everybody is raffled up. There you go, Noob. Thank you for your support. Gonna close the raffle out. Hope everybody's raffled up. Exclamation, I love free shit.
Yep.
Okie dokie. And closing that giveaway, picking ourselves a winner. And Arm Fresh, congratulations, you are the winner of the raffle. Let's see what you have won. The detailed episode 1. Where the dead lie.
Oh, it's something. Okay, so if we go back to Street Lamps and Dungeons, we also have POT decorations. The following can be placed as POT decorations. That includes the glowing mug, the torture devices, the obsidian altar, and the miscellaneous gear. So we do have all of that. We have those things. And then getting more work messages. Let's see what that
There you go, Arm Fresh. He's got himself a copy of the detailed episode 1, Where the Dead Lie. And let's just look that up real quick.
Okay.
$2.99 on Steam.
Okay,
Interesting
so
game.
then glowing cube jewels. All variants of the glowing cube jewels can now be placed as pot deco, exterior and interior wall placement, and resized from 0.5 to 2. Yes, that takes us to the combat balance and changes.
Combat balance and changes.
because combat is ever evolving and evolving and evolving and evolving, and Shroud math. So stance updates, durations have been significantly increased by 2 seconds. I don't know what the actual stance time is, but it's been increased. Elixir skills have been added to the Master Focus and Tactics trainers. Only one can be actively trained at a time. Training one sets the other to unlearn. So remember, do your best to level up one, then level up the other.
Level it all the way up to 150, and then you can get them both to 75.
Yeah, something like that.
That's the way I think it works. It's just,
Well,
in
see,
theory.
I wouldn't waste the I would because if you think about the XP gain and spent on those skills, so what I would do is level up to 100, then level up the other one to 50. So both are at 50, then level up the other, and then just keep on doing that because you're ending up spending less XP to level up both skills instead of going all the way up to 150 and then ending up both at 75.
I think it's the only way you can get to 75, but that's just me. Shroud math. Shroud math me, baby. Shroud math me.
Yeah, but damage resistance. This protective stat now scales with damage, and heavy armor specialization now improves how much it scales. Then slow effects. Skills with slow effects were enhanced to have a greater effect upon high-level creatures, and skills affected are disabling shot as well as the ice spell type effects.
Ice spell type effect.
I guess he forgot hamstring. Possibly. Shooting Star, which is a brand new single target high focus moon magic spell that has a short cast time, long cooldown time, and very high damage. Compared to what? I don't know. And Ignite Weapon spell now applies a small fire resistance. And thank you for the follow there, Nerds versus Gem. This spell now applies a small fire resistance debuff upon the target when they are hit by the ignited weapon. I wonder if that's going to actually stack as far as the number of times that you hit a person.
Usually it does. Well, it's one of them things. If I'm shooting a fire arrow and you're shooting a fire arrow, I don't think it either stacks. It's the last one that takes effect. So whoever's got the higher of the two should be the only one using it, sort of like Ring of Fire.
But Shroud math, I mean, it's how are we going to really decide? Yeah. Reveal Hidden now actually has a timed release to where it will consistently reveal hidden over time instead of being a single task that doesn't find anything. Now it will reveal hidden objects every 2 seconds for 10 to 30 seconds, depending on your skill level. Also, the range for the spell has been significantly increased. Cocoon of Night, the moon magic spell, now has doubled healing effect and also now includes a large aggro reduction. The Sacrifice combo, Healing Ray and Death Rate, now drains 50% of the caster's health, but applies 50 to 90% of the target's health onto the target. Shroud math.
Shroud math,
That's
yeah.
Well, so that actually really helps if you have like a tank with, say, 2,000 hit points and he's down to the couple hundreds and you cast Sacrifice, if you're lucky to have it available, to get 50 to 90%. So you could do like 1,000 point heal plus. So yeah, Shroud math. Crafted armor, leather chain and plate armor pieces have received a damage resistance increase Half torso pieces now have the same stats as full torso pieces. So your chainmail bikini will be the same as chainmail.
Ah, yes.
And plate pieces has also received additional damage avoidance.
Avoidance.
So a lot of plate
avoidance.
love, not a lot of love for the other armor types.
Well, he said that he's not going to be giving light armor as much love as he's going to be giving tank armor. Yeah, which you know, if you're going to spread the love, you got to spread the love.
Well, that's where we're going to... So this is one where it's like, we really need additional combat stuff in order to really balance it out, to choose like non-magic versus a magical path. Hopefully that will happen. Armor set bonuses. Set bonuses for armor are now 2, 5, 9, and 14 and 20 based on the number of armor pieces. Formerly, they were 2.5%, 5%, 7.5%, 10, and 12.5%. And remember that armor set bonus is actually dictated by your chest piece.
Unless he changes that.
Yeah, unless it's been Shroud mathed. So, yeah. Then, lots of player towns with interconnections added.
Interconnections added, new towns. Well, again, is most if you get a service voucher, and if I want to add interconnections from my town to Owl's Head and to Central Brittany and to Erie, I still need to pay a developer to do that. And until they, again, I didn't see the need for these teleporters because, making interconnections, you still have to do these manually. That's all.
Yeah.
But big changes here. If you hadn't seen them, of course.
Novia Market.
Novia Market changed hands, but Port Royale, was it not Port Royale? Maybe it wasn't this one.
Port Royale moved to Mistrender?
Yep.
Why?
Port Royale moved to Mistrender from the Hidden Vale. But I guess it was I was thinking about the other ones that were moved from all those island towns that were in Kingsport are now on the overworld map too. So you can access them through the overworld.
Then we've got maps, but those are player-owned towns. Port Royale is a player-owned town. It's not the other ones. So
bug fixes.
3 bug fixes. Many will go live with 81 or will go live shortly after release 81. Hence the
patch. Shortly after patch. Because patches mean fixes, right? Yeah. Patches mean updates. Patches mean new good stuff.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
Duration bonuses.
Actually, you know what? Potions. Stop. Because we don't have time to do all this right now. We don't have time for all this right now. Like I said, there's a shit ton of stuff that needs to be covered. And we ain't going to cover that all. We got other stuff to do. We got bills to pay. And, of course, other stuff to cover.
Uh-oh. We've got stuff.
That's stuff. But meanwhile, real quickly, going to jump out to that wonderful NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, which is hosted on NBNN.info and brought to us by ShroudMarketplace.com. Check out ShroudMarketplace.com today for all your virtual vendable goods.
That's right. Go to ShroudMarketplace.com and also go to the NBNN community calendar on NBNN.info. Just click on the calendar button and you too can look at this aggregated mess of all the Google public calendars related to Shroud that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud and you want it hooked up, you do need to email Laz, that's news@nbnn.info. He'll do something with it eventually, and then we can read it off. All times on the community calendar, Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time.
Nude.
And there's not a lot of player stuff going on in game.
Yep, Tuesdays is now the new Wednesday, and vice versa.
and Thursday. And so we do have Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. Two idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to. A little show called Lunch with us. Then at 7 p.m. on WRFB is the 70s at 7. And at 10 p.m. on WRFB, the Record Room with Liza's dad, where he covers some rock and roll history from 1946 to 1974. But yeah,
that's right.
Our calendar for the day.
Rock and roll history lesson 5 nights a week in WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And of course, don't forget you're tuned in to Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News, catching us in replays on YouTube and or Twitch, and we do appreciate you all, no matter how you view. And of course, thank you all today for joining us here for our supporters race, and congratulations to Preston for winning that, and he won himself 1,500 Kodos today. I'll get those out after the show to you there, Preston. And again, thank you all for your support. We prefer that you cheer in bits. Click on the About below, find out the new rules, because we changed things up. We're going to play with things for a while, see how those work out. And again, thank you all for your support. Britannia Mining Company wants you to check out Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region near the town of Exeter, conveniently located next to those mines that you want to be near. Go check them out today. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock. ShroudMusic.com for ABC files. If you need ABC files or you want to share, go out to ShroudMusic.com today. Caffius' Wares, one of the many shops out on ShroudMarketplace.com, because Shroud Marketplace is the place to go to get all your goods that you need in Shroud Avatar. Caffius has got you covered with all your wood goods, whether it be uncut wood, pre-cut wood, or pre-made boards, you name it. Caffius' Wares has got it for you out on ShroudMarketplace.com. And of course, Shroud Marketplace, where you can get just about everything and anything game-related.
Hey, over 200 actual vendors registered at
Over?
Yeah.
Over 200?
Yes.
I finally made the 200 vendor mark out in the marketplace. Congratulations, Shroud Marketplace.
Player vendors at ShroudMarketplace.com. That's anything and everything Shroud related can be bought or sold at Shroud Marketplace. You just need to click on that register button to buy. And if you want to start selling your stuff, you need to click on vendor registration. That's anything and everything, as long as it's not a bannable offense, can be bought or sold at Shroud Marketplace. From accounts to game gold, crowns of the Obsidian, cheaper than you can get from the official channels, all the way to services, anything and everything Shroud related. And I mean, those services, you got leveling services, deco services, you've got anything and everything.
That's right.
Mom's ore refining service, because she's the patron saint of lazy avatars.
Go get him, Mom.
Yeah, I mean, all the way to
wedding services.
Wedding services too, but you need to get a Genesis stuff.
Crazy guy in game offers up wedding services.
I know. You need to buy my Darkstone spiked castle wall set.
So we can do castle.
Because it's like 5 sets of that castle wall, which I spent like over $500 on.
I know.
Way too much money on that. And then I sold all my player-owned towns, and I sold everything else.
Everything and anything is available out at ShroudMarketplace.com for your little heart's desire. And of course, again, a lot of vendors use the make an offer button. So if you don't like the price, again, shop around, because there is healthy competition out there. That's why Marketplace exists, so that people can compete against each other for pricing. And we laughed when we started off with the Scroll Wars back a couple of years ago, but these days,
the Scroll Wars only came out because I sold some scrolls, and then you're like, what? I got to get on this.
Hey, well, I wasn't the only one. Apparently, everybody else found out that was, Several people signed up for that, but yes,
the best was the guy that really undercut us and then had to buy
had
it
to
from
come
us
and buy
for
them from us.
Yeah. So that was the best, which did actually happen at Shroud Marketplace.
Yes, it did actually happen. But
and remember, our recommendation, if you're going to be a vendor, is put the item up for sale. Put it in a chest on your lot or in the bank, so that way it's easily accessible for you, and set it and forget it. You can always go back, change the price of the item that you have up for sale, but this way you know exactly what's up for sale and what's not, and you can actually deliver those items in a timely manner.
Yes, and they're absolutely just set aside. You can't forget them, and you know where you put them.
And we are out of time.
We are. We've got to go ahead and get out of here for today. Got to say thank you to a few people out there. Thank you for your support today. Of course, Noob, Skyblabber, Waldo, the Maynard, and Treasure Pile. Thank you all for your support. Appreciate you all today. And of course, we'll be back with more tomorrow. That's right. Don't forget to come dancing on Saturday, because I keep forgetting about telling everybody about that big party coming up, because it's at the bottom of that list that we'll get to tomorrow. And I promise I'll start with it tomorrow, Treasure. But yes, big party on Saturday. And we'll talk about that again, like I said, more tomorrow. Ooh, interesting. I didn't realize that was there. I'll have to play with that. But meanwhile, we going to raid somebody on the way out of here today?
Iwacko?
Iwacko. Sounds good.
It's girl's name. Girl's name.
Yeah, sounds good.
Iwacko is girl's name in game.
But yes, we'll be back with more tomorrow, right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.